rather warm. I've just been for a walk. Obviously long sleeve top, come back, sun's blazing. It's Monday and this morning I decided to, because I haven't done it for a bit, reconcile my statements. So biz talk, nobody likes to talk about money, do they? I'm feeling a little down. Obviously this year has been very hard for lots of people, and losing the photography business, which was the main earner in my business, has not been the best. So when you look at the figures, I tend to get a little bit down. So yeah, this week's not started very well. But bought houseplants last week, so I shall show you those in a minute. And did that little sketch yesterday, and did some gardening as well. Oh, it feels so good to actually get out and do some gardening, because I do love my garden. And all last year practically, because we had the house on the market, I wasn't really doing anything with the garden because I didn't want to plan anything, obviously, because it wasn't going to be my garden anymore. So yeah, that felt really good. When I was unpacking all my stuff that I've unpacked so far, I obviously came across like old sketchbooks and things from, it wasn't the side I was going to show you, from A-level art, like the kind of background work that we had to do for art. But some of them, and I found some sketch pads with just like paper in. Look at all this. Look at all this that I haven't filled in. So what I think I might do is, I know it's going to be like out of order and stuff, but I'll know that this was high school. Actually, I've even got the art teacher's name, September 92, so I know that is. And watching people do journaling and stuff, they quite often like will draw something and then if they don't like it, they go over it. But I don't really want to do that with anything, because even though some of these things might not look very good in the sketchbooks, it is kind of my journey. So actually this is from a project. Oh, is it? I've closed the curtains so that the sun's not on me. This is from a project for an illustration that actually my mum framed years ago, and then in our last house didn't have space to put it up. But she just moved in November and she has actually put it up. So I know that these are the sketches from that picture. It actually turned out like that. So yeah, I'll keep that. But I think, well, yeah, what I'll do is, I had an idea with the houseplants, maybe because I was writing down all of this, the care instructions for all of them, because I love houseplants. I brought 4 here, and for many years I didn't really have that many because I forget to water them because I'm so busy with other things. But I am going to do everything I can to keep all the plants alive. So what I thought of doing is maybe sketch plant and then write the notes as to kind of how often it needs watering, etc. So I've got my easel on my desk here, well, my temporary desk, so I think I might do that this afternoon and then maybe sit in the garden because it's lovely and sunny, and I like being outside as much as I can. In fact, I would have had a garden studio if I could, but that's the beauty of this, I can take that outside. So yeah, forget about the finances for the minute and just do the art, I think. Oh, I need to open the window as well. It's boiling in here. So the addition to the window are the butterflies. My gamer tag is Adela butterfly, so I must have butterflies. Things that I've had in boxes for 13 plus years that were in my bedroom when I was growing up. So I thought I've got space for them now. And some of my house plants, my plants in the room. A Sansevieria, I don't know how to say it. Can't really see it very well because it's backlit at the minute, and I didn't realise that this was a ficus, however you say it, because I've had one before with like really tiny leaves and it looks like a little tree. Beautiful. So hopefully they should withstand the south facing windowsill. And then this one, I had to have this one. I love purple, although in the camera it looks more magenta, but it's called Purple Passion, which is actually what the colour of the paint is. And I repotted it with some perlite in, and all the cuttings kind of came away, so I managed to divide it. So I have one downstairs as well. Bargain. That's the first houseplant page done. Just a line drawing, which I think came out alright, actually, considering that the plant was kind of on the corner of the table. I wish I'd written this in a different colour for the soil, because I wrote it before I put the soil in, so it doesn't really stand out. But that's kind of got all the watering instructions, repotting, etc., and then a little website note where I got some of this information from. Yeah, really pleased with that. While I was sitting doing that little drawing, I remembered that I forgot to tell you that I did reach 100 subscribers on the YouTube channel over the weekend. Yay! Unfortunately, I'm still waiting for them to tell me that I can claim my custom URL, so that's a bit of a bummer. But yeah, really pleased to get that first milestone and hopefully be well on the way to 1K. That seems an awful long time away, but I am enjoying making these videos, so thank you very much for watching them, and yeah, keep on watching. This is the progress with the Eostre painting. I decided to draw all the pen in first because unfortunately I used a B pencil, so all the pencil lines were kind of getting a bit smudged. So I thought I would draw the pen in first. So that's the first layer of paint. Got to dunk your ginger nuts. It's Monday morning, it's 10:30, and I've just got in the studio. I had intended on getting in here first thing, but I got waylaid by my other passion, which some people might know is Minecraft, and that's why I am in here late. But I'm going to work on the Eostre Ostara painting. Do a few more layers of that because I don't think I've touched it since Thursday. Friday I spent in the garden. Over the weekend done quite a bit of gardening and sorting out in the house. I've planted these 2 little containers at the front door, and I can see them through the window next to the front door. It makes me feel happy every time I see them, because I really need some colour and some pots out the front, because it's all just paved. And we've hung up some pictures. Always starts to feel a bit more homey when you've got your pictures up, doesn't it? What I also did over the weekend was did a little sketch from a painting in this William Morris book. This painting here by Arthur Hughes. It's called April Love. And I've just used one of the old sketchbooks that I found, that I did the Sansevieria drawing in. And I've just like, I don't know, I always do sketchbooks from the front, like each page consecutively, like you would a book. But I don't know, watching some people art journaling and things, and they just kind of pick random pages. That's what I thought I would do with this. That's my sketch. Her face started out a bit odd, but I managed to pull it back, just kept going, and she looks alright. But that was prompted by, I found obviously old sketchbooks and things because I've been unpacking. But this one is from 1996, so obviously a while ago, what, 25 years ago? And yeah, I was unemployed. Oh no, actually I was at college, and I sketched a lot, and I did like little still lifes and did a lot more in my sketchbook than I do now, and I kind of like copied. Obviously I was at college, so I was kind of probably in that mindset of doing things like that. And so yeah, a really kind of crude sketch of my brother, and then I'll not show you all of these, but it might be interesting to look through. And then I was obviously doing like cubism, so kind of made it cubist and then took it to like the next extreme. So I kind of want to start doing things like that again and working more on my sketchbook. And yeah, I thought I was really bad at drawing when I was younger, but that actually self-portrait is not too bad. So if you want to see like the rest of this, I'll do like a sketchbook tour at some point. I wrote down a few words in here kind of when I was doing this, because I thought, right, I want to mention that in the vlog, and I'm not always the best at remembering what I want to say, and I kind of show you. I know I've not done very many blogs or even vlogs, kind of trying to get away from just showing you this is what I did, this is what I did, this is what I did, because obviously vlogs are very different from kind of the tutorial videos. So you've always got to be thinking, oh, what can I put in the vlog? What can I put in the vlog? Especially since I'm doing them, seem to be doing them every fortnight. And I can't really remember what I recorded last week for the vlog until I do the editing. So I thought, right, I'm going to write it down. And I wrote it down in my sketchbook, and I might leave it in, I might draw around it or whatever. But I just wanted to put a note to remind me to kind of mention it. Have a sip of tea before it goes cold, because I don't like cold tea. I don't like lukewarm tea. I'm going to try not to read it off the thing either. But moving house and unpacking things and like discovering old sketchbooks and kind of old, I was going to say ornaments, but like old things that I used to have in my bedroom that like we didn't have space for in the other houses, and so have been packed away because I'm a bit of a hoarder. I was like, oh, I really like those, I don't want to let them go. It kind of makes me feel like I'm getting back to my old arty self. I don't think she ever left, but I'm just obviously having the time. I obviously had the time then to kind of sit and put a still life together and sketch and things. And now that I'm not doing the photography anymore, I've obviously got a lot more time. Yeah, it's reminding me how I used to sketch, and reminding me that I need to use my sketchbooks more often. Yeah, hopefully make art that people will buy, because it's Easter Sunday on Sunday coming, and I've got my Easter colouring page on Etsy, and nobody's bought it. And yeah, I probably haven't promoted it enough. I don't want to promote it too much because I don't want it on Twitter and things and Facebook. I don't want to be like, buy my stuff. But it's disappointing when you put a load of work in, not just to the drawing, it's to the prepping and the printing out, this like the scanning, the printing out, the colouring in, the photographing, the uploading the pictures, descriptions, all of that, and just kind of to get nothing back is a little bit there. I need patience, I know, but at least they're out there. So yeah, it's hopefully just improving to make art that people want to buy. Gonna have me other biscuit and start painting, and I'll show you the progress. It's a happy accident. I am doing the primroses here, and I have actually mixed Chinese white with the lemon yellow, and I don't normally use Chinese white in watercolour, but I've mixed it and it's kind of come out as a nice creamy colour. I wanted it to stand out against the yellow here, and I didn't put much water in it, but I'm trying to do the leaves, and I kind of like, because I've painted over and put the gold on, I'm thinking, where actually did I draw the leaves? But I did take a photo of kind of progress on my phone, and I've zoomed in and I can now see where the leaves are, so that's quite useful to do. This is where I'm up to with the painting. It's supposed to be bright, spring-like, and I'm just now a bit undecided as to what colour to do the border. Whether to do it in a neutral colour, like the Spring Maiden one, or whether to do it in the purple or the green. I don't know. I think I'll probably choose a neutral colour, and I'm also undecided what to do with the actual figure in, because I was kind of going to make her a silhouette. Might have to, I don't know, because I've kind of got the lines and obviously the line of her leg as well coming out, so I'm going to have to represent that. So I don't think she's going to be a complete silhouette, but I also need to do the borders of the labyrinth in the background here, and I think I might be really bold and do that in black ink, because this is kind of the balance between light and dark. So yeah, all things to think about, but I like the way it's going. It's 5:25. I've been working on this on and off all day, and I think I'm going to leave it for tonight and come back to it tomorrow. I don't know on the labyrinth bits whether to risk being neat with black ink or whether just to use some black fine liner to kind of cross hatch. Looking through the video actually at the minute, it's looking very flat and like not light and dark, so I might have to go over some bits with some darker colour, but once you get in a little bit closer, I'm really quite pleased with how this has come out. Oh wow, I've just put the first little bit of ink on the labyrinth and I had to pick the camera up. This is going to be very dramatic. Definitely striking now that all of the labyrinth is in. And I've decided, obviously I went round the figure with the grey, but I think that's going to have to be black now because that black is just so striking. And yeah, I think everything's going to have to be black. I don't know. I'll have to let it sit with me for a little bit. I was going to do the dress a bit darker so that she kind of stood out, but I really quite like the marks that I've made here. So, not quite sure. Might do a wash of grey over it and see. I've got little bits of the same colour on there, so I might do a wash of grey over those and see what it comes out like. But yeah, I just need to decide what colour to do the lettering. Whether to do it in gold, I might do it in gold because there's only tiny bits at the edges. See the shimmer of the gold. But I'd still need to do a bit of work on it, do some like splatters on the background and things and go around the flowers to define those. Well, it's Thursday and I've just been having a quick look through the clips on the camera of the last couple of weeks for the vlog, and I've decided I need to cut it there and get those edited because I've got quite a lot of stuff on there. So sorry I didn't get the Eostre painting finished. Yeah, still need to decide what to do with that. Just looking at the clips actually, ironically when the figure was lighter, because in my head I was going to have a darker, like a silhouette. The figure was lighter. I don't know whether I preferred it because it kind of made the background show up. So, not sure whether I might darken the background bit, the labyrinth. So yeah, I need to have a ponder. Oh, and I've just gone round the flowers with the grey. I think that's enough for those, and then the figure's going to be black. I better go and get this edited. Tune in next time to see how that painting turns out and see what the next project is. Not quite sure. Oh, and I did, you saw me on the computer, I did upload my colouring page downloads to my website. Yay! So now you can order them from there, and today or tomorrow I'm going to be adding some more. So yes, fabulous. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye!